Once upon a time in a sunny meadow, there lived a clever little fox named Felix. Felix was adventurous and loved to explore, but he also had a big appetite for tasty treats. One bright morning, while wandering through the meadow, Felix spotted a beautiful grapevine hanging over a fence. The grapes were plump, juicy, and shining like little green jewels in the sunlight. Felix's mouth watered at the thought of tasting them. "Those grapes look delicious," he exclaimed, rubbing his paws together. "I must have some." Felix tried jumping to reach the grapes, but they were too high. He leaped and leaped, but no matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't reach them. Maybe if I climb the fence, he thought. So he scampered to the fence and tried to climb up, but it was too slippery. Feeling a bit frustrated, Felix sat down and thought, "Why am I struggling so much for some grapes? Maybe they aren't even that great." He looked up at the grapes and said loudly, "You know what? I bet those grapes are sour anyway. Who would want to eat sour grapes?" Just then, Bella the bunny hopped by. She had heard Felix talking and stopped to listen. "Felix, why don't you just ask for help? I can give you a boost," she offered with a friendly smile. Felix thought for a moment. "No, thank you, Bella. I'm sure I don't want those grapes. They're probably not tasty at all," he replied, trying to convince himself. Bella tilted her head and said, "But what if they are sweet and juicy? It's okay to ask for help." Felix frowned and replied, "I'm a clever fox. I don't need help. I'm just going to enjoy my day without those grapes." With that, Felix trotted away, pretending he didn't care. But deep down, he knew he would always wonder what those grapes tasted like. And so, the lesson learned is that it's okay to ask for help when you want something. Sometimes, what we think we don't want is just out of reach, and a little teamwork can make all the difference. From that day on, Felix remembered to keep an open heart and mind. After all, it's always better to try than to walk away pretending you didn't want something in the first place. And that's the story of Felix the fox and the sour grapes. And so, dear friends, as Felix learned that asking for help can open doors to sweet experiences, we hope you enjoyed this delightful adventure. If you loved the story of Felix the fox, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more enchanting tales. Remember, every story has a lesson, so let's explore them together. Until next time, keep your hearts open and your imaginations wild.